So there it is, guys. It's still a BR 800 backpack blower. I've been looking forward to doing this one for a while. So it'll be unboxing, it'll be initial review, and then we do some testing. So that was tight, they do. So what they say in here? Oh, there's instructions on the top, yeah? So there's a little bit of assembly required. So we'll go through that in a minute now. This is how it comes in the box. So there's the blower, there's the pipe and handle. You've got to put the handle on, throttle, big pipe, it's the main pipe. We'll go through some of the specs a bit later, and I'll put them in the description below as well. So it comes with a instruction book as well. Let's turn it around. Now look at the other side. So let's look at the harness. The two quick buckles, so it lasts like a chest buckle over there. So you can adjust that. Everything's quick adjustment. Once it's on, you take up the slack in as you require it. Oh, it's got a bit of spring into that there, elasticated. A nice thick padded harness. It's all that's tidy. The same there. Like the hip bit at the bottom, the waistband at the bottom there. So let's go another quick coupler. So first thing to do is put on this bit of flexible pipe here, so you can see that lines up with that bit there. It's the instant thing I can see. Get one of these clamps, yeah. Like I said, I don't think many people show the actual assembly of these, or a lot of this stuff on YouTube to show them working. So I thought I'd do the full assemblies of them over all the way. Says. It says all the way over. Yep, all the way over, out the way. Then you push this rubber on. On there. Quite tight. There we are, that's on there. Then I should imagine just bring that back over it. And that's it. You put this Torx in here then, it's 27. There's two screws that come with it. In here. And then you put the scrunch in there, the 27, and tighten them up. That's pretty self-explanatory. Tighten up the clamp, and that's done. That's all that section is. Put the clamp onto the blower tube, push it into this flexi rubbery joint. That's on there. Scrunch again, 27 Torx. Yes, there's not much to it. That's that section done. I didn't realise that it turns in there. So that's alright. Let's put the hand control on now. So I'll just be on there. There now, Torx 20, T20, Torx. It didn't come with that. Just nib these up. So that's that. All we got now is the nozzle to go on the end. That's a telescopic tube on here. So let's just push this on tight. Bring the tube out a bit, lock him up a bit. Push this on here until it clicks. There we are. That's on there. Past the things there, and then you've got your adjustment there. Really stiff. Get all the way out. So the last thing now, pop this in here, and that's it. It's on there. Done. For storage and transport, hook the tube up there, out the way. There's a little bit of pressure on that, but I suppose that's okay. So some of the technical data I think you really need. 79cc, nearly 80cc, got a big motor. 11.7 kilogram in weight, dry. Blow-in force is 41 newtons. Air velocity is 81 meters a second. The true airspeed out the nozzle, 181 mile per hour. The max speed, 216 mile per hour. I wouldn't do all the blow-in figures. I'll put that down in the description if you want to look for that. But there's just basic bits of information I know. We've got 79 minutes run time on a 2 litre fuel tank. Nice convenient fuel cap, just normal twist off style, so that's alright. We'll fill that up later. So look at this air filter then. So 27 torques, it's not toolless, which is a bit of a shame I suppose. Don't know why they didn't do that. So pop this off here. So that's your air filter. That's nice, mine, nice air filter. Nice rubber on there, the way it seals. For conditions under 10 Celsius, for winter conditions, you've got a little flap here. So move that to the right. Just slide that to the right. That's on winter position now. Alright, so we leave it like that, because it is quite cold. Let's investigate under this spark plug cover. See how easy it ought to come off. Same again, not toolless. 27 torques. That's easy. If you want to adjust the valves in the future, that's just for there. You can buy the proper kit for that. Push down to stop, which is spring, auto return, which will help with the flooding problems. So that's alright. Can't really try starting in the off position. And then up then is your throttle, your cruise control as such, on the lever. So full choke, and then once you press the throttle, once it's started up, it shuts off. So choke's off then. Once you put the fuel in now, we'll pump the primer bulb 6 times, and that's a way to go. What makes this the cream of the crop, in my opinion, is this by here, the starting handle. Because normally you just preload it and then she'll go. Spring assisted. So you just power up the spring, and a side pullage. The side, you can pull it when it's still attached to you. So when it's on your back, you put your arm round and you can pull this. On other machines, if they got back pull start, you've got to take the backpack off or get someone else to start it for you on your back. 9 out of 10 times you take it off, start it, put it back on. This way, if you want to shut it down, you're doing something else, still got it on your back, want to fire it back up, you just arm round, pull a few times, it builds up pressure on the spring system, the mechanism, and then the spring itself then releases and turns the engine over. Brilliant system. So I'm looking forward to trying that. They recommend to start it on the floor, but we'll start it by here so you can see it tidy. We give it 6 pumps, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's totally empty, we go a bit more because there's nothing in there. There we are. Let's get it through tidy. There. We put the choke now on full. Like I said, this is full. Got a bit of a technique to this, I can see. So it'll just be preloaded. I nearly went then. It's strange, it is, to be honest. There we are. Choke off a minute. Put a quarter choke on. wanted to take off then, so you should have started on the floor really. That's him. You can warm up now. That's nice. Press that to stop. Let's try it again. Start them again. It's a bit cold, so put a chalk mark on. Start on your first pull. All you're doing is preloading the spring inside. That's all you're actually doing, is winding up a spring. Once the spring got enough tension, then it spins the engine. So let's show you. Sometimes it don't turn over at all, just winds the spring. A fair pile by here, so we'll give us a blow now, see what happens. I'd like to thank my local dealer, Forest Park and Garden in South Wales, for lending me this blower to test and review. I put links to Forest Park and Garden's website and for this blower in the description below. The main reason is when you want to stop it, like to talk to someone or whatever. You can answer the phone, talk on the phone, and then people think it's a gimmick, this start. Is it worth it? Is it worthwhile paying the extra? People think this start's a gimmick. It's not. Effortless. You just build up the spring. No pressure hardly on the shoulder, on the arm. Again. I just can't emphasise enough how easy it is to start. Okay, build it up. got that much power, it can blow my socks off. I doubt you'll see many of them doing this, but it's got that much power, it can blow paint off the wall. Well, there we are, guys. I give it a bit of a test. It's a shame I couldn't blow a lot of leaves with it. It's a bit late in the season I was. But the stuff that I just blown is quite heavy stuff. As you can see, it's got some tremendous power to it. It's a shame I couldn't have done a comparison against this and the Echo. But we just couldn't get our hands on the Echo, so maybe something like that'll come in the future. What's the best feature on it? Well, I gotta be honest, I really like the power of it. But the main feature is this. Like the spring assist, the easy start. Just what a result that is. Obviously you can get electric start model, but other than that, I'd say this is the way to go. I've seen a few forums and people talking about them and reckon this is just a gimmick. Well, my honest opinion, it's not a gimmick. It makes it so easy to stop and start the machine. If someone comes out, you want to talk to them, or any reason, just want to shut it down for a few minutes, pick some stuff up, whatever. And then just fire it back up, effortless. It's just, you like preload it, you do, give it a few pulls, and then it fires the engine up itself. So, gimmick? No, it's not a gimmick. It really does an easier job of starting it. And this model, as well, has the waistband, which is very comfortable. So, I like that. It's got that much power, you can really feel it twist on your back when you throttle it up. It's trying to like twist on your back, but it's still comfortable. With all this, it holds it there, no problem at all. I like the hand grip. There was no actual twist on the handle or nothing when I was throttling it. No pressure at all. Like I said, you can adjust this where you want it. I really like it. I gotta be honest. Like I said, I can't really compare it to something. As a one-off review, I just think what a machine. Absolutely fantastic. All the vibrations well dampened with the springs. Like I said, just very powerful. So I just can't fault it. What a blower. So that's the Stihl BR800C. But like I said, this is what makes it. It's easy start inside. What a legend that is. There's tremendous power. I didn't adjust the tube. I left it fully out all the time. Got it fully in, but I just left it out. I find that worked better. That distance there. Like I said, nice controls. I didn't bother much with the speed control, but you know what it's going to do. Like cruise control. I'm not being paid or nothing to say if this is any good or not. If it wasn't very good, I'd say it. And I just can't find any faults with it. I've got to be honest. It's a fantastic bit of kit. I know some people don't like the 4-mix engine because you've got to adjust the valves every so often on servicing, but no problem at all. That's alright. I could live with that for the power of the machine and the easiness. Like I said, that starting system. That's what makes this machine one of a kind, is the easy start system. Like I said, if you've got problems with your shoulder and you're finding a problem to start them, you take it off your back and start it, put it back on. It's a lot of hassle. Well, I had no problem at all with this. Just shut it down, do something, or talk to someone, fire it back up, away you go again. Brilliant. Brilliant invention. Like I said, if you come in from the 600 to the 800, it's a hell of a difference in power and with that. Like I said, I've used the 600 a few times and I can see the difference in it. I've never used a 7, so I can't compare there. But from what I can see, it's got a bigger engine, more power, and this easy start system. So, in my eyes, it's a winner. Well, there we are. I'll leave it there. Just what a cracking bit of kit. What a cracking blower. The Stihl BR800C. Top banana. That's what I say. Or the Mutt's Nuts. I like that. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching. Cheers.